We've got almost 120 different distinct ethnic groups that make up Cleveland, and that's a huge asset that a lot of cities can't claim. We just added, at ClevelandPeople.com, we cover about 80 of them so far. We just added Mongolia this week. And to tell you the truth, I didn't know there was a Mongolian community in Cleveland. But my sister Debbie was at a terrific event at Cleveland State last week that the Confucius Institute put on. It was called Colorful China, or something like that. Yes. And there were a couple of performances by a Mongolian artist. I'm pronouncing it wrong probably, but their instrument is a Morin Kur. And it's like it's identified with Mongolia. Who knew? So we checked, we did some research, checked with Johnny Wu and some friends in the Asian community. They hooked us up with some Mongolian people of Mongolian descent. And suddenly, we have a Mongolian section at ClevelandPeople.com. So they were like the 81st section. So pretty cool. It shows the diversity of Cleveland. If you see any Mongolian people, be sure to send them to the site and they can check it out. So not many cities have this kind of ethnic diversity, and you got to take advantage of it, because we have found, Debbie and I go to hundreds of events over the years, we have found that the people who work to preserve their ethnic heritage are some of the best people you will ever meet. The passion, the sense of history, the commitment, and they're patriotic. As George Voinovich, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2010, says often, these are great Americans also. People who respect and love their ethnic heritage are great Americans. So we feel the same way. Our goal at ClevelandPeople.com is to cover everything that's ethnic. If it's ethnic in Cleveland, we want it there with ClevelandPeople.com. We want to show what a great place Cleveland is and the diversity that makes it a rich and robust and vibrant city. So every day we get about 7,000 people who come to the website. Half of them come from Northeast Ohio, a quarter come from outside the region but still in the country, and the other quarter are international. And those people are seeing Cleveland for what it is, a diverse and vibrant city, and that's our goal. But our website is just one piece of the puzzle that is rapidly coming together in Cleveland. In recent years, we've seen a resurgence in some longtime institutions like the Cultural Gardens, the Cleveland Council on World Affairs, the International Service Centers. We've seen new entities spring up, such as the Ariel International Center, Wing Cleveland, TIE, Ohio Homecoming, and Global Cleveland. Each plays an important role. And people are starting to get the message. Last year, 42,000 people showed up at the Cleveland Asian Festival. We're hoping for 50,000 in a couple of weeks. Over 1,300 showed up for opera in the Italian Cultural Garden. Last Sunday at Polish Constitution Day, there were celebrations in Cleveland at City Hall, at the Art Museum, at St. Casimir's on 82nd, and in Parma. Cinco de Mayo was celebrated all over town, from a City Hall performance on Friday throughout the whole weekend. There are events every week, often every day, and sometimes multiple events in one day. So it's a sign of a vibrant city. We've got to get the word out there and promote it. But there's still a lot of work to do, and that's where the Cleveland International Hall of Fame comes in. We hope that the selfless stories of tonight's inductees will inspire a new generation of leaders that preserve the faith, food, costumes, music, and cultures of the various ethnic groups that make Cleveland what it is. Tonight's event is another sellout. That's 4 for 4. We thank you for that. It's terrific. Thanks for your support.